Hey guys, Zach with Blade HQ. We're here at Blade Show 2018. I'm sitting down with David from Kizer. How's it going?
It's going good. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. And they've got some really cool offerings, and David's going to run us through them.
Well, thank you very much. I'll start off with the Soze from Elijah Isham of Isham Blade Works. A very nice triangular blade, handle shape, with Elijah's inline flipper. Opens up nice and smooth. This one has a titanium and carbon fiber mix in the handle. As you can see, it has a very classic stiletto dagger blade shape. Currently, we're making everything in a single edge format, but we're also considering making a double edge version of these knives in the future date.
And you mentioned that when we were kind of looking at these, and yeah, a double edge would be an interesting challenge, I think.
when you're opening this, it'll be exactly the same, but when you're closing it might pose a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
But with the smoothness of the pivot, you can probably just close the liner lock and let the blade fall close by itself.
I like it.
Next up is from our new designer, Ivan Bratinets. This one's called the Odin. It has a fully sculpted titanium handle, spacer, a back spacer, and either a carbon fiber or a G10 inset. The exact material has not been determined yet. Of course, it comes with a S35VM blade and a lightning fast flipper action, and locks up absolutely solid.
Yeah, one thing I noticed with this one, handling it, is the way that this is milled in or cut in, or however you guys do it, it's really grippy. You feel your hand kind of just fall into one of those patterns, and you
It is not so aggressive that it's going to damage your hand, but you will definitely not lose any traction with this handle.
That was something I noticed with this that I really liked about this particular knife. Now, you were mentioning that the inlay hasn't been determined. Do you know, I guess generally as we kind of go through, do you know general kind of release dates? You know, time periods at least? Not an exact date.
These are still in the prototype confirmation stage.
Okay, yeah.
We have to send them to the designer for them to test and verify if any details are out of order or need to be changed. I would say that probably looking forward to them in the 2019 to 2020 year.
Cool. So coming soon, but not tomorrow.
And from California, Victorville, this is Marshall Noble's creation of the Vindicator. A 3D sculpted titanium handle with a milled clip. This is a powerful, powerful flipper, opener, folder. When you hold this in your hand, it is all business and no nonsense. Now on the next, we're going to go into the compact territory a little bit. From your favorite designer, Rita Conoco, the Yorkie. This one's one of his favorites. Opens up a nice rounded water drop point for all the utility tasks. A nice hole in the blade for accentuation, and your titanium handle. As always, it will come with a 3D clip. At this point, we're moving away from the spring-loaded clip and moving everything into a 3D milled clip.
Okay, right.
That's a running change on all the existing models and all future models. Exactly.
One thing I like about this is I just feel like this window here, you just almost want to do like some customization. So when you open the knife, you just see just that little piece of something.
You can do a little engraving on it.
Exactly.
You can make you can anodize this to be a two-tone, so it stands out from all the everybody else's gray blade.
Exactly. I think that would be something really neat with this particular knife.
Absolutely. Especially with perhaps some tritium to be engraving there. Absolutely. Even smaller is the flip shank from ARS. It's a nice, solid, compact little knife that will go with you anywhere and doesn't cause any attention that's unwanted. But it opens up nice and holds securely with both the normal conventional grip and the choke up. Almost impossible to get it out of your hand unless you wanted to.
Yeah, let's see that choke up. I like that. Yeah, that choil there is really nice, actually.
Yeah. With the G10 on one side and titanium on the other, plenty of grip and plenty of lightweight options for you to choose from.
Yeah. This is something that I've been seeing a little bit in the knife world recently is kind of these more stubby blades. So I like this addition.
The more and more, I guess, regulation that require you to have a carry knife under 3 inches, it's kind of driving the knife world to go for a smaller knife that can still be carried anywhere without any unwanted trouble, if you have to use it.
Yeah.
But hopefully you never use it.
Right.
And this one is something interesting. A nice two-tone titanium handle with a nice 3D clip, but this knife will give you a lot of fun in using it. And the best part will be handing this to your friend and go, hey, open this.
Yeah. We did this with one of our buyers. I handed it to him. I says, hey, Tyson, open this up, buddy. And he's like, okay, what's the trick? But it's actually, it's pretty dang neat.
After he went through a couple times of the usual, is it a thumb stud? Is it a flipper?
Yeah,
is it a gravity?
Button? Exactly.
Exactly. It's almost harkens back to the old days of the magic knife that you hand out at parties or on TV. It's like, here, open this. And it's a very simple mechanism. Friction lock, and pop it open the handle, rotate it around, and you get a very solid lock blade.
That was something that I noticed because I like a slip joint every once in a while, but for a daily carry, I usually don't carry a slip joint. And I was wondering how this blade locked in, but it's fully
It's
locked.
solid, absolutely.
So, yeah.
And one of the things we kind of want to try is it doesn't have a lock, so to speak of. So would it be an unlocking knife, or is it still considered a locking knife? It's one of those very odd things.
Right.
Like a butterfly knife, it has no lock, but when you hold it, it's as solid as a fixed blade.
Totally.
So these are the new knives that's coming out in 2019 to 2020.
Right. Yeah.
And right now, I'll move into some of the things that are coming out for the more immediate future. One of the more popular knives we had in our lineup is the Sheepdog C0NC.
Oh yeah, love
the midsize.
Sheepdog.
In fact, my personal carry right now is the C0NC. Titanium, S35EN. Apologize for the dirtiness of the blade.
Yeah, you've been opening some boxes, it looks like.
Yeah, quite a bit.
That's good. A good knife's a used knife.
Now this is the mid-size knife, and again, to go to the more compact version of this, we're making the mini Sheepdog in both the blue handle and the natural tie handle. And they open up just as nice as your larger cousin.
Yeah, and we recently did a video on cleaver blade pocket knives, folding knives.
Absolutely.
And you guys sent us a Kizer Mini Sheepdog, the Vanguard ones with the G10. We love those. They're great knives.
The Vanguard versions are already on the market, and we're moving out with a more upper end of the same.
Exactly.
And speaking of upper end, of a more higher end, we are making the Mini Sheepdog with Dama steel. And here they go. Dama steel and Dama steel. This will be a limited edition release with perhaps 2 patterns with a very limited number of each pattern.
Okay.
But otherwise, you can expect to receive the same quality titanium handle, ball bearing, and Dama steel, stainless Damascus blade. It is something that will definitely catch your attention from both near and afar.
Yeah, this is something that definitely I could see somebody who really loves the Sheepdog, who's collecting the different variants. This is something that you'd want in your collection for sure.
Exactly. So we have perhaps, let's see, the Vanguard Mini Sheepdog.
Yep.
We have the Kizer KI version with titanium Mini Sheepdog. Then we have the medium-sized Sheepdog. That's already, 3 different versions. Then you add in the Damascus. There are 4 with 2 colors in each. There are 8.
Right.
That's, well, I wish everyone luck in collecting them all, just like the Pokemon.
There you go.
You gotta collect them all.
Gotta catch them all.
Exactly. And speaking of the Damascus variation on a popular knife, we're bringing out the Gemini that everyone should know and very well.
Yeah.
With the new 3D clip.
Okay.
In Damascus. Now, this Gemini has been modified from the Gemini that you all know very well. The Gemini right now is a 3.1 inch blade, which does bring into a weird territory of, even though it's only 0.1, is it still over? It is still over. For the Damascus version, we made this less than 3 inch, a little bit less, so that you can carry this anywhere safely without any hassle.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere.
But also, you bring it up a notch with the Dama steel.
Exactly. So you get a blade that is probably safe where you live. We're not lawyers.
Should be roughly nationwide carry without any problems.
Exactly. And but with that beautiful Dama steel. So
absolutely.
That's
and
great.
It's the same Gemini in quality and in component that you come to love. It's just in a different format and in a more collectible format, we should say.
Exactly.
This will be a limited edition.
Limited edition. Yeah, this would make a great gentleman's knife.
Yes,
let's go
absolutely.
with a suit or some slacks, office, that type of thing.
And thank you for mentioning the gentleman's knife, because my next presentation will be on the Feist. Now
I love the Feist.
That's a unique knife in and of itself. we are making some modifications to the existing Feist line, and this is the one that we have already shown the designer, and Justin will come tomorrow. It will be available at our booth, so you can definitely ask his own opinion on this.
We'll have to stop by.
We've added a hole pattern to the handle, so there's engraved hole. Then we changed the blade shape from the usual to a Warncliffe.
Okay, yeah.
Myself, I confess, I'm a huge Warncliffe lover. It is I think, the most utilitarian blade of all. You have your cutting edge, and then you have a fairly penetrating point for the delicate tasks.
Yeah.
So this Feist, it incorporates the original front opening, front flipper, which I have yet to master.
That's okay, been the same, it's all right.
But overall, this one take from the original Feist, which is already a very good gentleman's knife,
yeah.
but it adds more touches to it, so that you have a different knife, has the same function, but looks different.
Exactly.
Give you that little variation.
Well, and again, we get these windows here, which is, I think, great, because again, I love to customize my knives personally, and this just to me screams like, do something. So
absolutely,
it's fun. It's really
anodizing, customization,
exactly.
or change something on the blade so that when you close it, only those portions show.
Yeah,
absolutely. There are many things you can do with this.
That's neat. I really like the design on that, and I do like that Warncliffe blade. I think it looks really sharp on that. Well, great.
And that's our new product for the upcoming year and perhaps a couple years in the future.
Great. Well, there's a lot of great stuff to look forward to. And as always, thanks for spending time with us.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, that's all we've got from Kizer now. But that's not all Blade HQ has for you. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel. We've got tons of Blade Show content coming your way.
Thank you very much.